nothing, no decision or action on social care until 2028. So you've commissioned this review. Why do you need a review? We've been discussing social care for about 5 decades. We've got the deal not recommendations. Why on earth do you need another review? Just take some action on this issue. That's what you promised in opposition.
Well, we are taking action. So in the last 6
months... No, you're not. You're having a review.
We legislated within the first... Hang on, you've got to listen to the answer. In the first 6 months, we legislated for the first ever fair pay agreements so that we can tackle the workforce crisis. We've delivered the biggest expansion of carers allowance since the 1970s. Just this week, I announced £86 million extra in the Disabled Facilities Grant right now. So between January and April, we should see almost 8,000 home adaptations to give disabled people the independence, freedom and dignity they need to lead their homes lives. And yes,
do we have a social care plan?
Why do we? Well, I've just listed a whole load of practical actions.
Do we have a social care plan,
and then as for
Minister?
As for the Casey Commission, it is precisely because of that. And you're right. Decade after decade of failure on social care that we are choosing to do things differently, asking one of the best-known social reformers in our country, a doer, not a talker, to knock heads together to build the party political consensus I think we need on this issue. And you won't have to wait a few years for her to report. Next year, she'll be setting out the actions we need to take during this Parliament over the coming years on social care. So we'll be getting on with the job this Parliament. But I think it is a good thing, by the way, I genuinely do, to try and make sure that in terms of the long-term plan, we try and bring political parties together, stop social care being a political football, and stop the race to the bottom that we've seen. You know, if you want to, I mean, look at what happened to Andy Burnham and Gordon Brown in 2010 when their ideas were torpedoed by the Tories, and David Cameron later said he regretted it. Look at Theresa May. You know, her plans were torpedoed by us. So we've got to break this cycle of broken politics, and that's what we're trying to do. Because
we'll get a result in 2028.
Lib Dem, SNP governments, we've all failed, and we've got to work together to put it right. And I think if we do that, that will be a big achievement.